Hello again, everyone. Welcome to my reaction to chapter 125 of Seraph of the End. Sorry it's a bit later this month. I've been travelling for a few weeks, so it's been pretty much impossible for me to produce any videos. And you guys said that you prefer that I did like a better quality video towards the end of the month. I did a poll on the community tab, so thank you for your input. You're getting the video as requested. By some miracle, I've actually managed to avoid spoilers this month. I've basically just been off-grid the whole time, which means against all the odds this will actually be an authentic reaction. Woohoo! I do have a slight cold because, travelling, mingling with lots of different people, it's kind of inevitable that you do pick up something. So typical, I catch a cold just before coming home, ready to record the video. So sorry about that, but I'm trying to keep it as clear as I can. So without further ado, please pull up a chair, make yourselves comfortable, pour yourself a good old cup of tea, and let's get into this reaction. Right, here we go, chapter 125. Okay, so our chapter title is Soft Serve with Father. That's an ice cream reference, okay? So the two of them going to be eating ice cream. That's a beautiful cover page though. That is probably one of my favourite pieces of cover art to date. Look at that, both of them with the wings, the detail in the wings is beautiful. And then you got the two of them holding hands. This does imply, doesn't it, that Shikama genuinely does love Mikaela, at least on some level, this artistic representation. Oh, it's so beautiful. Also, I'm just wondering if the moon has any significance here. The fact that it's like a crescent moon, mostly dark. Because there's the whole sunlight and darkness themes in the show, isn't there? How Shikama's trying to create a black sun, so to speak. Anyway, onwards. Okay, so Shikama looking very intensely at the screen there. People were sort of talking about how he looks like a gamer or something, or I was thinking like the game masters in Hunger Games or something with all of the high-tech screens. It's like, get a cannon ready for the boys. Oh, I know, I'm a morbid soul, aren't I? We aren't hidden at all. Are you sure this is smart? The first isn't going to spot us, right? Probably not. Yeah, probably. That's not very good. What's he reading? Can we read it too? Yeah, I would really like to go and read the screen. I would love to know what Shikama is doing right now. Can you guys just go over there? Come on. Come on. Is this really the age of the dinosaurs? It looks like we're in some way far future city. Yeah, that's true. The city looks futuristic, whereas the dinosaurs, obviously, millions of years ago. I think one of the commentators said that the origin of magic in the story might well be related to this futuristic sort of lost civilization, which I think is a really interesting idea. Okay, and then Mika's trying to read the ancient writing on the statue. Can he read it? No, he's fucking trolling. Oh, I love the fact that this Mika recently seems to become a lot more sort of mischievous and joking and teasing. I like that. I like a more light-hearted Mika. I really do like the fact, though, that Yu just assumes that Mika will be able to read it. It's like, yes, Mika is amazing. He is the light of my life. He can do anything. It's so sweet. Hang on, I try and zoom in on that page slightly. I just wanted to see what style of writing they've given this, ancient language. To me, it almost looks a bit like, the Arthurian old legends, that kind of old English script, although that may just be my cultural bias talking. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Oh shit, you can read it. The sun's power and darkening it. Creating servant tribes and resurrecting the dead. Both is strictly against the law. Okay, so wait. Darkening the sun's power. Creating servant tribes and resurrecting the dead. Okay, I'm going to park that in my brain because it's quite early in the morning and I don't think my brain is quite ready to analyse that yet. I told you this was your memory. I don't know, are you sure? Who the heck are you? No, forget that. Keep reading. Yes, keep reading you. Oh, do I really got it? It's hard. I don't care if it makes you have a headache, you just fucking read it and tell us what the hell's going on in this story. Oh, and then we've got Angel Mika. Oh, we shouldn't call him that, right? Kagami-sensei doesn't like Angel Mika as a nickname. We're going to go with Mikey. Look, I brought something tasty for us. You went into town again. I thought I forbade that. I told you to keep an eye on him. Yeah. So the eyes are like security things watching out for him. I made you come with me. It's not their fault at all. Okay. So the eyes... Okay, well, we knew the eye was you. I made you come with me. It's not their fault at all. Their fault at all because this I thing is not human, therefore we're not using a gendered pronoun. That makes sense. Did you name your homunculus? Oh shit, did you name your homunculus again? Right, I've never seen the whole Fullmetal Alchemist series in full. I don't know, it just didn't click for me, sorry. But I know that the homunculi are artificially created, not humans, almost. In Fullmetal Alchemist, I just remember that the homunculi had really cool designs. I remember Envy. I think I had a bit of a thing for Envy back in the day. He appealed to my weird tastes. Anyway, it's just so sad if they don't have a name. I see. Still, I don't recommend naming them. When you name a thing, you could curse them with a heart. Oh. Oh. That's interesting because I think I said a while back that I think that the whole connection, the special connection between you and Mika was created by them. I didn't think that it was something artificially created. I think that Mika has cursed you, created the special connection between them, and yeah, it's a love story. It's a love story. A weird fucking love story between, an angel and his eye, and his eye guardian, whatever the fuck you is, homunculus thing. But, oh, it's so sweet. But giving them a name is a sign of love. Oh, bless. It's a curse. If they have hearts, they'll be stuck with concerns and doubts. Then why'd you name me Michaela, huh? I'm your child. To curse you, of course. I know you gave me a name because you love me. Oh, wait, what? I know you gave me a name because you love me, and then Shikama's expression in that panel, I don't like that. I still don't know what to make of Shikama and if I trust his intentions for Mika. Even here, seeing them all, happy father-son bonding time. And we know that this Mika ends up dead. Yeah, I don't know what to make of Shikama's intentions for Mika. And geez, did you see that? He's like a cute little puppy dog. I'd never do anything like that. Mika, you have your moments of following you around very much like a puppy dog. Just saying. Yes, I love you. Oh, very nice. Now, why does he end up dead? Is what I now want to know. What's this? It's super popular in town. Taste it, it's good. I told you not to eat anything they offer in the city. You have a weak constitution. Does the ice cream kill him? Have we been speculating about what killed Michaela and all along it was the damn ice cream? Okay, I told you not to eat anything they offer in the city. That's interesting. So, is Shikama the leader of the people in the city, or is he, completely separate from them? What's the relationship between Shikama in his tower and the angels in the city down below? What did he just do? He put it into the programming or something. What? If it tastes good, it's good for you. Bloody hell, I wish. It's like the opposite rule in real life, isn't it? If it tastes good, it's probably going to kill you before you're 50. Okay, so what? So then he tries to eat the ice cream, and then is that blood that he's coughing up as a result? It's because you broke your promise and spent too much time outside. The air out there doesn't agree with your lungs. Go back to the cleansing room. Oh my god, look at him crying in that panel. That is not... I never want to see this child cry. Stop showing me Mika crying. Stop fucking showing me Mika crying. I've had enough. I don't want to. I hate that room. If I was sick and I did the same thing you just did, how would you feel? I'd be upset. Try not to make me upset, okay? I'm sorry. You know why Kagami shows us pictures of him crying? Because he looks so pretty when he cries. Oh, that's evil. That's an evil thing to say, isn't it? But it's true. Mika looks pretty when he cries. Damn. Father, will I ever get better? Of course, once you grow up, you'll be all better. He's lying. Yeah, I'm sure there's no cure for his condition. And I analysed that treat. It doesn't seem particularly harmful. Okay, yes, that was the whole programming thing with the ice cream. This has to be the memory of when Angel Mika died, and the first actually loved his kid. Right, but when his beloved child died... Hey, what did you do to Mika and me? And then that's the end of the chapter. Okay. What do I think of this chapter? Okay, it's not filler. It's not filler because we've actually learned a couple of interesting things here. We've learned that you is a homunculus, a false creature that was born not to have a heart, so born not to have emotion and not to be connected to Mika. We know that somewhere along that way that changed, probably because Mika showed him genuine love and care by giving him a name, cursing him with love. So that's the curse that Gurren was presumably talking about breaking in him. The curse that binds him to Mika through love, I'm guessing. Now, there's still a lot of unknowns. What else did we learn in this chapter? Anything else apart from the homunculus thing? We learned that Angel Mika has some kind of sickness. The coffin thing in that room, is that the cleansing room that Angel Mika hates? I don't know, maybe Mika was cursed with a sickness that was slow building, so that the first would have time to love Mika and have to watch him slowly die. And then at the end there, Mika is saying that the first actually loved his kid. I do believe that now. I do believe that there is genuine sort of love and care between Shikama and the kid. It's just Is it twisted in some way? There was definitely a panel that I didn't like, which is when young Mika said, "I know you gave me a name because you love me." And then obviously Shikama then says, "Of course, yes, I do love you." But before that, he actually does say that he wants to curse Mika. When you name a thing, you could curse them with a heart. I don't know. It's more likely, I think, that Shikama named Mika and was then cursed with a heart. And then God was like, no, no, no. We're going to take your child away slowly and you're going to have to watch him die. Or something like that. That's what I'm going to run with for now. Anything else? It's because you broke your promise and spent too much time outside. Is it the sunlight? Is that what it is? Is it the sunlight that makes Mika sick? Because the whole thing at the beginning of the chapter, we're going back to check. Yeah, so when Yu starts reading the plans on the wall, he's talking about the sun's power and darkening it, i.e. changing the world so that Mika can still live in it. Is that what it is? Because it's the sunlight that's making Mika ill and that's why he can't go outside? Creating servant tribes and resurrecting the dead. How does that tie into it though? How does that creating servant tribes and resurrecting the dead tie into Mika? Creating servant tribes, the vampires being the servant tribe that gets created in the end? And resurrecting the dead, is that like another possibility for, if Mika does die from this? Isn't Shikama trying to research like what happens if I then resurrect him? What will the consequences be? Oh yeah, one more interesting thing is that when Mika comes into that room, I've just noticed Shikama like gets rid of the panels that he's reading, as in, quickly tab out. So Shikama is definitely hiding the plans for Mikaela from Mikaela, presumably in order to save him. That's really interesting. It's really interesting. So yeah, I wouldn't call it a filler chapter. Are these more questions being raised? Probably more questions because we've just learned that Yu is a homunculus. Yeah, it feels like we're on like the precipice of everything being revealed, but just not quite there. I can't quite tie everything together yet. Let me know what you guys think in the comments because I feel like this chapter actually does have a lot hidden in it. I feel like there's a lot of layers in it and I'm not sure that I'm teasing all of them out in this reaction. But yeah, I'd be curious to know what you guys think, especially because a couple of weeks have passed since this was released. So maybe there's been some interesting discussion on the interwebs that I have not seen. And yeah, thank you very much for listening. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a like, comment and subscribe. You can also connect with me on social media. Links are in the description below. And with that, you take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.